So Master Sergeant Luis Rodriguez is what you call a career soldier. He grew up in Puerto Rico, and his dream was to join the U.S. Army.
I like the fact of honor as a way of life, and there's nothing that I'd rather do.
He rose through the ranks being a combat medic, which means he serves his soldiers right there in the field, in the heat of battle.
He's my hero. He is my hero.
Now, along the way, he married his college sweetheart, Lillian, and together they had two beautiful daughters, Michelle and Melanie.
This is my mom, and this is where my dad was.
So in 2003, Luis was sent with his unit to Iraq, where he served as a combat medic for 9 months. Then disaster struck.
On the 24th of November of 2003, my convoy was ambushed.
On his way to an Iraqi hospital, the Humvee he was riding in hit a roadside bomb.
The bomb went off about 3 feet away from me.
Luis lost his leg immediately.
It was devastating to see him there because, I mean, he was blown up and didn't have a leg. What was amazing about what he was doing was still trying to lead his soldiers. He was physically trying to lead his soldiers by telling them what to do.
Lost a leg. What's going to happen now? Well, you don't have too many choices.
Everything changed from that point on.
He spent 4 months in an amputee ward. There he underwent 17 operations and eventually learned how to walk again using crutches.
The first time I saw him was in the hospital. I was happy because I was with him and he didn't die.
After his injury, Luis could have easily asked for an honorable discharge from the Army, but he refused.
My dad is a hero because he lost his leg in Iraq, but even though he's lost his leg, he didn't quit being in the Army.
Currently, I am the NCOIC, which stands for Non-Commissioned Officer in Charge of the 101st School of Combat Medicine. And what we do is we teach soldiers how to survive in combat.
I would tell you that he is probably one of the top 2 or 3 trainers of soldiers I've ever met.
The main focus for us is to train the medic for the worst case scenario.
The problem is that their really small house isn't fit for a guy who basically has to get around on his crutches.
It's kind of hard for him to be walking all over the house, you know, because the space is small and it's difficult for him to manage around the house when he's in the crutches.
As a soldier, of course, I adapt to things, you know, and I just make the best out of it. But yes, it does present problems.
So Luis, he doesn't make a lot of money in the Army. And Lillian, well, she's a full-time student and a mom. These guys are wonderful people, and they want to help others.
We were given a second opportunity to live. If you were skeptical about doing something before, now you want to do it. Because you know the life is precious and you have to you have to keep going.
So what do you say? Can we make this happen?
Definitely.
Well, get your hands in there, people. Let's get busy! Come on, guys. You guys ready?
I'm ready, man. We're ready.
Good morning, Rodriguez family! Luis, Lillian, Michelle, and Melanie, wake up and come on out here! Hey, you guys! What's happening? Hey, we saw your tape, heard your story. How are you? Sorry.
Oh, thank you. Luis is one of these guys who just defies all odds.
You know, he's a strong dude, and he's not the kind of guy that asks for help. Well, no, you guys have been through a lot.
It's been tough. You know, it's not like his leg is going to grow back and everything's going to go back the way it was. You know, you just don't have options. You just have to go, man. You just have to do things. You just can't stop.
He's a big thinker. He's a guy who did not let this deter him. You know, you can learn a great lesson from this guy.
Sounds like it's been kind of difficult on you, too.
Well, it's not easy, you know. When you see your husband, you know, with something happen and a person who's really active will do everything by himself, and one day, you know, he's without one leg, and you wonder what is going to be happening next, you know. And thank God he's alive, you know, because other people don't have the same luck, but I'm so grateful that he's here with us, you know, but it's really hard on him, you know. It's hard. It's not easy.
Well, we're here to do whatever we can and to try and help you guys' situation, make things a little bit easier.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
Well, good.
From the bottom of my heart.
So what do you guys think about all this? You proud of your dad?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you guys what's going to happen. You guys are actually going somewhere very special. Now, I will tell you about that in a little bit. But first, why don't you show me the house? Design team, we have a week. Get a plan together, okay? Rodriguez family, show me the house. Once Louis came back, well, the home wasn't exactly the same for him anymore because he had changed. So I imagine stairs and doors are probably a problem, huh?
It is a problem, but at the same time, it is a challenge. It's a good challenge, because then I practice my balance coming down.
He's a hero. Doesn't want to admit it. He couldn't give two monkeys about that title, but he is, along with everyone else that goes there. So we're basically here to help him.
Was there a time that you woke up and you looked down and you realized your leg was gone?
And yeah, I took a glance and I looked and I saw the bed sheet going and kind of dipping, you know, and I noticed that it wasn't good. When we got wounded, we were not going to engage the enemy. We were going to help these kids.
He's not a hospital medic. He's not a medic in a hospital. He's actually, Louis actually spends all his time in the field with soldiers, fixing soldiers up and saving lives.
And about 300 meters outside my compound, as we were leaving, a bomb went off, about 3 feet away from me. And as soon as that happened, then we came under attack.
Immediately, Louis lost his leg, lost the tips of his finger, and lost hearing in one ear. The other leg full of shrapnel.
And he's still giving out orders, and he's still like trying to maintain the focus that you need to get through a situation like that.
The courage to focus on saving lives when your life is in jeopardy is something of uncommon valor.
I got hit, and I felt like somebody put one of those metal buckets over my head and hit me with a baseball bat. I just closed my eyes, man, and I said, God, I just pray and say, let me see my kids and my wife again.
What was that like when you finally saw your wife and your kids?
It was,
War is a terrible thing, and Louis is a very proud guy, and his silence speaks volumes.
It's life, man. It's life.
You know, it's going to be a constant struggle, probably for the rest of your years.
It is.
But you do seem like a guy who can stand up to any challenge that's thrown at you. So we're going to do what we can to make life a little bit easier.
Appreciate that, Ty. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. You know, you can barely get through these doorways. You can barely get through where a couch meets a table. You know, he's got to go sideways with his crutches. And at night, even going to the bathroom is an obstacle course.
The fight he'd have to go through to get into the bars, it was nothing short of like an Olympic gymnast.
Normally what I do to get in, I will sit on this ledge right here, and then I just bring this leg over like such.
Sometimes with the soap, anything, you know, he could lose balance and
I have to use one hand.
Gotcha. You obviously have an artificial leg, but it sounds like it's not working for you because you don't seem to wear it much.
It's painful, and especially it takes a lot in your lower back. It's like a shoe. Sometimes you try the shoe and the shoe doesn't fit right.
It sounds to me like what you need is like a leg that's literally customized for you.
Well, it's still a goal to try to run at least half a mile or a mile if I can. And I think that once I reach that goal and I hit that point where I know I can master that and I'm able to run, I believe that will open doors to do a whole bunch of other things.
If a man in the military loses a leg and re-ups in the military, then you know you're dealing with someone who's going to be pretty steadfast.
Now, I understand you're doing some pretty amazing stuff here at home, too, right? So you're counseling families that have loved ones in the war.
She wants to be a social worker and works with families that are kind of going through the same thing that her and Louis and the kids have gone through.
We as a family, we need our husband, our sons, our daughters. We need them back.
So is it good to have your dad back home?
Yeah.
Was it kind of sad when you found out about what happened to him?
Yeah. A whole bunch. I gave him a card that said, "You are the best dad ever."
Oh, that's really sweet. What did he do when you gave it to him?
He gave me a big hug. It squished me.
I bet he did.
The little girls are beautiful. They're just sweet and polite and cheerful, and we can't do enough for those little girls.
So how old are you now?
9.
So what are you into?
In school, March 1st is Dr. Seuss' birthday, and we eat green eggs and ham.
Do you like Dr. Seuss?
Yeah, I like the books.
Melanie and Michelle, just one's cuter than the other. Michelle loves Dr. Seuss, and Melanie loves drawing.
How old are you?
6.
You're 6. You're a really pretty good artist here. What's that?
An elephant, a pig, a giraffe, and then an octopus.
You like fish too? Well, look at that. There's the fish. And a very happy fish, I must say. You guys are living in a house that just wasn't working for you. I think you're gonna find what's behind this bus. It will make life a little bit easier on you.
I was happy. Thanks, Ty.
So, you guys know what we do. Here's when you have to help me say, move that bus.
Right now? Yeah. Okay. Move that bus! I think that's it.
Bus driver! Lewis, man, this emotion hit him. And he's a soldier, you know, and he didn't want to cry. But basically, his body was just so overwhelmed with emotion with seeing this new house. It's your new house, man. And Lewis, man, he just starts walking over to the contractor. He's on a new leg, but he's walking over there with determination to thank the guys.
Thanks from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you. All right. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you, guys. Thanks, guys. Thank you, man.
Lewis appreciated everything so deeply. It was an absolute honor to work on Lewis's house all week.
This is unbelievable.
I learned a lot about you this week. What an important individual you are to making sure people come home alive. And that flag, it flew in Iraq.
That flag was in Iraq, and that is very important for me because I lost my leg fighting for this country.
That flag that my husband went and fight for that flag, it made me proud. Yes. Yeah.
My goodness gracious!
It's beautiful.
So this is huge space. I mean, huge. No walls, no nothing. Just huge space.
I saw space for my husband. Easy access for him to walk.
This is beautiful.
Most of us in the service, we don't make much money. What we do at work is what drives us. It goes beyond having luxury or having nice appliances. To have something like that, this is not the norm. It is not. Oh. As a soldier, I feel very proud. It's a tough life. It is a tough life. And we have to say goodbye to our families to go to war. We never know whether that's going to be the last goodbye.
As a civilian, have only a little bit of idea what the soldiers have to be through.
A lot of things on my brain kind of merge into one at that particular point. I'm full of joy because I have a house. But at the same time, there's still a war going on, and I got some of my comrades still over there paying the price every day. The sacrifice that we make every day, and not only us as soldiers, but our families. And all this came together at that particular moment.
This is pretty neat. Now, you've got this big open space that you can get around in so much easier.
Fantastic. This is wonderful time.
Of course, you got a new dining area for the family. Preston actually hired a local artisan to make these for you guys. Brings in a lot of color and brings in a lot of light. The kitchen is really cool. You guys have got a brand new stove, brand new dishwasher, brand new refrigerator, double ovens. We got that at Sears, man.
That was funny.
So this is what Preston likes to call the little reading area. All this furniture right here is actually designed by Preston and built by Ed. It's some really sweet furniture.
Ooh.
And girls, we've got a gigantic aquarium.
Oh my gosh, fishy! I like the clownfish. Melanie was so excited. She always wanted a fish. But instead of one fish, she got like thousands. They're so cute.
That's 600-gallon tank saltwater aquarium. It's the first of its kind ever in a residential home.
Wow.
This fish tank comes with like a service, okay? Yeah.
Oh, just think about me.
Somebody will come to your house twice a month and actually clean out the tank, which means you guys don't have to get scuba certified, which I think is a great thing.
We love fishes.
And now on the other side of that is an even cooler room.
A shark! I want to stay in here forever. Oh. And there's fish hanging out the wall still. Look at it.
This is awesome.
Check this out. Paul had a vision on this thing. It feels like you're underwater.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the best part. If you get to be under the water, I feel like I'm under the ocean.
Would you like to see more of it?
Yeah!
Well, do me a favor, go check out the rest of your house.
Look at all these crayons! A crayon bag! This is crazy! I was so happy. A crayon door! I was too happy I couldn't leave a smile bigger. I got a whole bunch of crayons in here. Oh, that's fun. That was cool. The bag is shaped as green eggs and ham. Oh, it's green eggs and ham! The walls is a lot of characters of Dr. Seuss.
Look at all of this.
We have hands that look like this. That's my...
Yeah.
Thanks, Paul, for designing my room.
These are really great people. They've got a wonderful family. They love each other, and they've sacrificed a lot. And they wake up every day and want to do more. It's that passion for helping other people that keeps those guys going.
Louis, when you lost a leg, it changed your life, but you didn't give up there. You still do what you did before. In fact, you do it with even more passion. And William, you're a wonderful human being. You stood by your man through some really tough times. And the fact that you have really committed yourself to helping families with injured soldiers is pretty commendable. So we wanted to give you guys just a place to get away from the chaos that is your life. So do me a favor. Walk in and check out your new master bedroom suite.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh man, this is great. This is great. This is great. Awesome.
Wow.
Easy access to the bathroom with handles around. Shower that I can just walk right in.
Oh, that's great.
I have handles to hold on myself just to maintain a good balance. Great. I mean, it's just what I needed.
Louis, he's a guy who doesn't show that he's been fazed by anything too big. Having all this generosity and all these guys doing this for him was really tough for him. He's a guy who does this for others.
I just can't be tough anymore. You just can't be tough, man.
Ty, God bless you.
And this is a great little nook for you, William, because I know you're studying for your master's. So we wanted to give you an area where you could do that. And speaking of which, your master's, Austin Peay University have decided they'd like to pay for the rest of your tuition to finish your master's.
Austin Peay gave her a scholarship to complete her education. William is getting her degree in social work to help counsel families who have been through the same thing that she's been through.
And I know you're going to help lots of people once you get that.
Every single day, there's a family that are receiving bad news. Not only that their husband or their son or their brother or their parent lost a leg. Sometimes worse is that they lost their life.
Liam is a wonderful woman. A lot of people will benefit from her kindness.
Yeah, baby Jenna.
A hot tub. I got a treadmill. I got a bike. And of course, I like upper body workout, and I have a machine that does everything right there.
So, Louis, your own personal gym.
This is the bomb, man. This is the bomb.
It's like having your own civilian gym over in your house.
This is awesome. I'm thinking eventually he's going to reach his goal and actually be able to run.
Yes. My husband is a very active person. He loves to jump from helicopters and do all crazy things. And without a leg, I said, oh my God, how he gonna accept that he will be without a leg for the rest of his life? That's amazing what technology can do. It make a completely difference in Rodriguez's life.
Oh, dude, look at you. You're on fire. That's what I'm talking about, man. Nice.
Man, this is the bomb.
I'm happy for you. That's
I
awesome.
want to have a race with my dad just to see how fast he can do it. If he beats me, that'd be awesome.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Go ahead, Rodriguez, enjoy that room because I know you love it.
We need your help giving back to our parents what they gave to us. A home. Our family's unique because 4 of us kids are adopted.
So Billy Jack and Ann Barrett trained horses for a living. Their specialty was training wild horses.
We would often get the leftover bronchi horses that other trainers didn't want to work with.
So a few years ago, Billy Jack got a phone call from a psychiatrist he actually knew from church.
Dr. Criswell had called me up and told me I've got a 9-year-old boy that needs a role model and a mentor that everybody else has pretty much given up on.
Dusty had been in and out of the foster homes and had been labeled unadoptable.
I just didn't think people would just pass other people around like that.
We could relate very easily from working with troubled horses to working with troubled kids.
So the Barretts soon adopted Dusty and his sister Daphne. They even ended up adopting AJ and Jennifer, 2 more kids that the system had given up on.
The difference with the Barretts is that when they say they're going to adopt you, they mean that they're not going to give up on you.
I can't sing or carry a tune, but I guess the gift might be in working with difficult children or difficult horses.
We could look in their eyes and see that beneath all of the anger, pain, frustration, and loss was a soul.
The problem is the family lives in a really tiny farmhouse that's 100 years old. Now the heat doesn't work and the pipes freeze up in the winter.
This house is just big enough for all of us to fit in there to eat and sleep, and that's about it.
Now what's amazing is that the Barretts don't want to stop now. If they had the room, they would adopt more kids who have no place to go. But the state won't let them because they don't have the room.
Yeah, there's a lot more kids out there that need homes. If we had a bigger house, I'm sure we'd have a few more kids.
ABC, we need your help pretty bad. We have such great parents and they do so much for us. Just be a great way to say thanks.
So these kids are nominating a pair of really great parents to give everyone a better house. So what do you say, people? Can we do this?
Yeah.
Well, get your hands in there, people. Let's get busy! Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. You guys ready? Here we go. Good morning, Barrett family! Wake up and come on out here!
You really here?
It's really me. Yeah, looks like we woke you up, huh?
He got his hat but no boots. Oh, mercy.
So let me make sure I know who everybody is, okay? Now, I know you're AJ, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you're?
Clara.
You're Clara. Dusty?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Rebecca.
Rebecca?
And Daphne.
Daphne, okay. And you're the guys who actually nominated these 2 wonderful people to get this makeover. Why did you guys send the tape? Why do you want these guys to get the makeover?
We just wanted to give them back what they gave to us, which was a home.
So do you guys all consider yourself family now?
Or they'll say, well, which ones are yours? And I'll say all of them.
It just doesn't look that big from the outside.
It's not.
Does it get bigger when you go in?
No, it gets smaller.
Oh my God, it does get smaller when you go in. Basically, the house has many, many problems. The first of which is the fact that it's 100 years old.
Built in 1904, except for the carpet. It was put in the 1960s. Sears carpet from 1965.
Let's just say the focus has clearly been raising kids and not decorating.
So you guys got old electrical and things like that?
Yes, sir.
Really? How's your plumbing?
As long as nobody does the dishes while anybody's in the shower.
So this is the living room. This is where you guys hang out as a family, right?
Our living room, family room, and dining room.
They really are, in every essence of the word, a family, even considering that 4 of them are adopted.
Look at you guys in the gowns and stuff. Nice touch. And AJ's looking pretty dapper over here with the swag. Nice. So you don't really have a photo that's got everybody that's
Not
in the
with
family.
everybody. My dream is to have a picture all together.
Yeah, one big family. So you guys are actually the biological kids of Ann and Billy Jack, right? What was it like for you guys since you guys weren't adopted? Was it tough at first?
It was really chaotic. You know, we never called our parents names, and they came in calling them horrible names, throwing things and screaming and hollering.
So they're definitely not the same kids. They've changed quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
I want to show you this that Daphne did. When she first saw the child psychiatrist, and she's got hollow eyes, she has no arms. 1 year later, because she moved in with us, look at the difference.
Oh my gosh.
She has arms, her eyes are colored, totally different.
Colors, too.
Oh, yes.
Has life gotten a little better?
Yeah. A lot better.
Best thing that ever happened to me.
Ann and Billy Jack just felt that everyone deserves a chance.
When all the foster homes said, listen, these are kids that are unadoptable, what made you guys think that you could adopt them and make a difference?
With horses, you can see their soul through their eyes. Same with kids. And if there's a soul behind the eyes to work with, there's hope. Horses can't talk, so the reactions you get from them are pure. If they're mad, you know it. If they're scared, you know it. And when you can learn to read that, then you can read people. You can read kids. When they are the most hateful, it's when they're the most frightened, and that's when they need you to be there the most.
What we have with our family, you can't buy with money. If we had our way, we'd take your bus back to the institution. We'd just load it up and bring them off.
So basically these kids, because they went, you know, from home to home and they were in the foster system, they had some pretty tough times in school as well. So Ann did something pretty amazing. She started a school basically in her own garage. So this is really you guys' school. This is where you guys, pretty amazing. You really do kind of teach classes right here out of your garage. Because it's a garage, right?
It is a garage.
Homeschooling is a really difficult thing to do. It's not easy. So to not only be a parent, but also take the role of teacher so seriously was really impressive to me.
How many hours a day do you guys spend in the classroom?
What time do we start? 9. What time do we finish? 3. Okay.
So 9, it's like a regular school day.
If they haven't been paying attention, we'll go until we get it done.
Seriously, you do a full school day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
They moved the bus, and it was just stunning. I don't know if I said anything. I don't remember. I'm sure it looked like my eyeballs were popping out of my head.
And how about these guys? The design team. Michael, Connie, Eduardo, and Ed. We've been working on this thing all week. So Barrett family, are you guys ready to see your new house? Yeah! Follow me!
Oh, it's unbelievable. Oh my. Wow. Wow. That is something. Oh, how did you get to rock this thing? Ann and I are just in awe of how special it is. I mean, it just fits our family like a glove. That is tremendous.
Guys, you can all sit in here at the same time. You don't have to sit on the floor anymore.
Welcome home, hon.
My favorite part was seeing my mom's face when she saw her kitchen.
Oh my word, look at the kitchen. Guys, we can all cook together. And the ceiling. Look at the ceiling.
It's just like somebody reached inside her mind and pulled out her dreams and put it all in one house. There's no one more blessed than our family.
Look, guys.
I'm just so happy for Ann. I mean, she's really given her entire life.
I feel that I am the one that has been blessed. I feel privileged to be able to be a mother to these children and a wife to Bill.
It's just all about happiness and seeing genuinely nice people unbelievably happy.
But there's so much stuff in here, you guys gotta check it out. So why don't you guys go check out the rest of your house? Giddy up, y'all! Yeah!
For the first time ever, all of the kids have the same love, and it was horses.
But we wanted every room to have its own distinct look. And we really had to work hard to do that.
Awesome! Oh, no. Go for it!
Oh my God!
Wow!
Awesome!
Oh!
When Dusty saw his room for the first time, he has such a smile. Dusty's got a smile that is just as wide as those Peyton planes, you know, those Colorado planes you see right outside the window.
AJ.
Wow, AJ!
He said he likes 3 things: bull riding, red, and black.
The room is everything that I imagined it would be. It's so awesome.
One hand in the air, bud.
Whee!
Oh
my gosh. Look at your barrels, running the barrels.
I'm a barrel racer, so that was pretty special.
When the girls walk in and they're doing this, it's always a good sign.
Wow!
Awesome!
Oh! This is a big jump, see?
Awesome!
My room's big. I like it. I'm glad I share with Jennifer still. I'm scared of the dark.
You guys got your own beds, you got your own jumps, and of course you got this, which comes in really handy, especially with the design team.
Our city slickers, they cowboyed up and did great. I am impressed. I am truly impressed.
Billy, Jack, Ann, well, I think you guys are exceptional people. Most of all, you guys are really exceptional parents. You took in 4 kids that basically had no other place to go. Everybody else had given up on them. And I think these guys, you know, really think you guys kind of saved their life. And I have to kind of agree with them. So why don't you go check out your new master bedroom suite.
Oh, my.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, hon. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
This is heaven on earth. Look at
goodness.
this. Look at this.
Billy, Jack, and Ann are 2 of the most selfless, non-judgmental, whatever word you can think of is what Billy, Jack, and Ann are. They're just 2 of the nicest people I've ever come across.
Oh, honey.
I mean, when you see all these folks, man, it's good to be home. It's good to be home. That I'm really trying hard not to lose it.
I know you're at a loss for words, but can you help me with these words? And you know what to say. Bus driver, move!
First look was just wow. Big wow. My mom just, starting to cry. She was so happy, and my dad even got really emotional, which is pretty rare.
It was a really magical moment.
I mean, your heart's racing and your mind is racing, and it's sensory overload.
The T's had so little when we got here. They really, except for hearts as big as mountains.
Yeah. So, Paul, what do you think, man?
God, now I am speechless.
It really is indescribable.
Wow! It was like so beautiful.
I mean, this is better than a dream house.
Thank you all. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Oh my gosh, look!
Golly.
Wow.
Oh, you're kidding.
That's awesome.
You felt warmth as soon as you walked in. It was good to be home. It was really good to be home.
We wanted a home, not a house. And when you opened the door, there was an instant coziness.
There's this immediate home feeling, like I actually have a home, so it was perfect.
Look at the kitchen. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is gorgeous. Every detail is just wonderful.
The house feels so like our family. Paul and I both love the smell of a wood-burning stove. It's like they knew.
Look.
That is so cool. My dad has always wanted a leather chair to curl up in.
That's my hideout. Whether it's a good day or a tough day, that's going to be a good place to start and end it.
Seeing the table set for our family, to think that we're sitting here having a meal just a few hours from now. Oh my gosh, that is the most beautiful kitchen I've ever seen.
Oh, the ceiling in the kitchen is incredible. It really is beautiful craftsmanship.
Mom, you have 3 ovens. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them.
My mom loves to cook, and so it was so neat to see that humongous stove and double ovens.
Oh, that is amazing.
My favorite thing in the kitchen is the refrigerator. Oh,
There's like some cookie dough.
Oh, there's the cookie dough. That's where I'll spend most of my time.
Oh, the Lord's blessed us 10,000 times more than I ever could imagine. Oh, thank you, Lord.
Look, it's cut out some old kids' hands. The big tree of life.
Oh no.
It didn't take my mom 2 seconds to recognize that's Olga's hand.
So neat.
When you recognize somebody's hand, and then you start thinking about that child and that camper.
That's what camp is about, is each one of those kids.
Oh, wow.
I've thought about how many times I felt like God held my hand and walked me through this walk of faith. And there were all those little hands that I've had the opportunity to hold, and I hope a million more little hands get on that tree. Those are precious little hands on that tree.
You guys did make a lot of sacrifices to make a lot of dreams and a lot of happiness. And I think one of the biggest sacrifices was your house. Everything you had went into that camp. How does it feel now knowing that those kids out there actually gave you the home that you always wanted to give to your wife?
This is it. This is, we're home, guys. We're home.
Would you like to see the rest of your house?
We'd love to.
Absolutely.
Well, T's family, go check out the rest of your house. Just head off.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're kidding. That first look was just, wow.
Wow.
You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh.
Oh, dang.
Look at all this. I couldn't even dream of this.
Look at your bed.
I have to climb into a bed. I've played football since I was 6, and to see the stadium lights in my college jersey, that means a lot to me. Flat screen. I'm in heaven. This is Trace's room. The columns are in my bedroom. It's something I've always wanted. I'm excited and I'm very thankful for it. Wow. I love my school. I can't think of a better room for me.
Oh my gosh!
They took the idea of a beach and ran with it. Wow.
Look how your bed's made.
That is so cool.
Look, your bed's like a pier going off into the waves.
The dock bed was amazing. It really did look like the pier just stretches out into the ocean.
That is awesome. A hammock in my room?
They've totally created my own beach vacation, and it's right here in Missouri.
When we walked through the old house and saw that there was no artwork up on the walls, we knew that we got to do something here. And Preston just said, I'll take care of that, and he did.
Going down the hallway, these incredible black and white photos of the kids and volunteers.
I love black and white photos. I think they just show people in a more real form. Those are the faces that keep me going.
Preston did a wonderful job of capturing the love that is there between the kids and volunteers.
Paul and Cindy, I find you guys absolutely amazing. You've started something that gives kids a lot of hope, and you inspire a lot of people. But you've also opened a lot of doors to your house, to tons of volunteers. I hope behind this door right here is a space for just you guys. Why don't you walk through that door and check out your new bedroom?
Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Oh, wow.
We walked into a fantastic bedroom. The furnishings are impeccable.
A real bed.
A real bed.
The bed is incredible. It's so tall, there's a little step stool thing to get up to it. Oh, look at that tub, it's beautiful. The bathroom is incredible. Oh, I love it.
With that modern version of the clawfoot tub and that great shower in the corner. Golly, look at that shower.
A real shower. A real bathroom. Can't wait to soak in that big tub. It'll be great.
I don't mean to be selfish, but you need to be able to have your own place where you can withdraw a little bit and just enjoy each other's company.
So guys, check out the Barna Bunk. This is incredible. It's called the Barna Bunk, and it houses the volunteers. Great. Well, go check out the Barna Bunk.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing. What a fun place. This is incredible. Oh my gosh, how cool is this?
Look at this. Volunteers are so important to our program, and they're kind of the meat and muscle on our frame that makes Barnabas work.
And you got all new bedding from Sears. They donated everything.
And to be able to offer a significant number of them these outstanding accommodations.
20 bunk beds on each side.
That is honoring to them and worthy of them and the work that they're doing for us.
It will totally change what we can do for volunteers, totally.
It's tremendous.
I don't know how you guys did it. It took us months to build one cabin. This is bigger than a cabin, and you built a house and this, so that's incredible.
Just a few years ago, Gordon and Lisa Harrison were leading the life they've always dreamed of. They had 3 great kids, Chase, Ben, and Claire. Lisa was a stay-at-home mom, and Gordon had just opened his own cabinet-making business. Then, in one doctor's visit, everything changed.
A really good gastro guy found the spot in my pancreas.
Gordon ended up having a rare form of pancreatic cancer.
Vasoactive intestinal peptide, VIP-OMA. It's a rare one. It's about 1 in 10 million.
He had to put his cabinet-making business on hold, and Lisa started catering to bring in extra money.
I feel like I need to have something that I can do if the worst were to happen.
Well, that was the beginning of kind of a long bout with cancer. He ended up going to the hospital 3 times.
Friends, family, strangers basically took care of us during this time. Money would show up under the door. We'd have food on the table.
To him, it changed his outlook on life.
Cancer was the best thing that ever happened to me. If I had 3 months, what would I do? Here's what I do.
When he should be focusing on himself and getting better, he actually started thinking about helping somebody else, his neighbors. And he came up with a plan.
He organized his own version of a home makeover for some neighbors.
We were sent away to Colorado for a week.
And then they tore into their kitchen. New counter and appliances, a fresh coat of paint, and Gordon himself installed new cabinets and a hardwood floor.
Oh my word! Oh my word!
A normal person might be thinking more about themselves. He was thinking about his friends and how he could help them.
What he did was what we do. It was like an extreme makeover Harrison edition.
I think he was inspired by the show.
I do, yeah.
It's totally cool. You guys have a totally cool job.
Well, now the community wants to repay Gordon's kindness by nominating the Harrison family for their own extreme makeover.
We think it would be just so great if you would surprise them by giving them an extreme home makeover.
And honestly, they could use it.
One corner of the house seems to be separating from the rest of it. Plumbing has never been really great. We've got exposed knob and tube wiring in the attic that I know just gives Gordon nightmares.
So that's where we come in. Guys, this is an amazing family who's given so much to everyone around them. And this is our chance to give them a little something back.
I'm just trying to do everything I can, be as positive as I can, work as hard as I can for my family.
So what do you say? Can we make this happen?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's get it in there, people! Let's do it! Here we go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys ready?
Ready.
Good morning, Harrison family! Gordon, Lisa, Chase, Ben, and Claire! Woo! Come on out here!
Gordon is an amazing man. I mean, he was given a second chance on life, a new lease on life, and he's really taken advantage of that.
It takes something as scary as cancer for a man to realise, you know, the money, the work, yeah, we need it to live, but it's not all that important because you need your family more.
Everything is sweeter, from food to air to people. The kids are sweeter, Lisa's sweeter, friends.
As Gordon puts it, it was not only a life-changing experience, but to him, it changed his outlook on life.
Especially before illness, I think you get caught up in your own stuff. And then I realized how many people cared about me and my family.
I think the Harrisons made a conscious choice to make this a positive turn and not a negative turn.
Well, you guys want to hear what's going to happen this week? You guys are going on vacation.
Yes!
To San Diego! Oh, yeah. You're going to have the sun, the surf, the zoo, whatever you guys want to do. Now, while you guys are on vacation, we're going to build you a house. Harrison family, show me the house.
Come see it.
Okay. Gosh. Okay. That's a nice chair. Did you make that?
I did make that.
Sweet. I think everybody knows of someone, either a friend or a relative or a friend of a friend, that has been affected by cancer.
It was scary. It was pretty sad. You know, you don't know how long he's going to be out of it.
By the third surgery, you go in and there's Dad with all the things hooked up to him. It's kind of weird.
When you went to the hospital and you saw that he was really sick, how did that make you feel?
Sad. I wish that he would be back here.
Claire, bless her, she's only 7, so she's now old enough to understand what cancer is and what can happen.
I bet he was kind of worried about you guys too, huh?
When he had to have the third surgery, that's when I started thinking, this probably is going to be a huge part of our lives from now on.
So did you think for a minute what your family would go through if you were gone?
Oh, yeah. At one time, I thought, would Claire remember what I was like? Because she was the youngest. It's almost just time is the thing that has made all the difference. If I had one more day, or if I had a week, or if I had a month, what do I do with it?
It's in that moment when you came up with the idea to renovate the kitchen of your friends?
Well, it was when we were in the hospital. Lisa and I were talking about, oh, yeah, you know what? That'd be fun to do. You know, kind of like a modern-day barn raising.
I don't think he thought anything for himself. He just tries to do good. Does that sound corny? He just tries to be a good person.
It's how a community should be. And it's the community and the neighbors who nominated this family for this extreme makeover.
I won't be able to let them know how grateful I am for this.
Lisa, the mom, decided that she needed to step up and start bringing in some income for the family.
You work a lot in the kitchen, right? You have like a catering business, right?
A little tiny one, yeah.
And they've been through a lot of pressure, a lot of money problems, a lot of business worries, but they've come through it because they've got a great love for each other.
magical. It was surprising. I cannot describe how it felt to stand there and know that that house was standing there because of the efforts of so many people.
Going.
Holy cow.
Oh my gosh.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
This is the most amazing thing I have ever seen. What happened? Wow.
Now, Lisa, I know that your old kitchen wasn't really working for you. Well, take a look at your new kitchen.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It just keeps going. Go around the corner and there's more. And there's another refrigerator over here.
Now, before they left, they had this really small kitchen that wasn't even big enough for their family, let alone like a catering business. It's the biggest kitchen we've ever made. 2 refrigerators, one for the family and one for your catering business.
I started catering when Gordon was sick, had his 3rd surgery, and I thought if this is going to keep happening, I need to do something.
Lisa decided that she needed to step up and start bringing in some income for the family, so she started a catering business.
I can't believe this.
There was a lot of love that went into it, I can tell you that. And I know you're gonna make some wonderful things happen for some other people out of this kitchen too.
I hope so.
I'm very grateful.
These guys were the nicest, kindest, most humble people. And to give them a house full of luxury and the things that everybody dreams about was a dream come true.
Well, Gordon and Lisa, you've been through a lot. It's amazing how you keep going and at the same time, really giving back to your friends and your neighbors and your community. I think you guys deserve a little place. You have a little peace, and honestly, you kind of deserve it. Do me a favor. Go check out your brand new master bedroom suite.
Oh my gosh. My bedroom was just over the top.
It was bigger than our house, what?
It was so elegant and beautiful and calm.
So those guys who give so much to everybody else finally have, well, they can finally have a little bit of peace and just kind of get away. Because I imagine battling cancer and trying to overcome that, having a nice bedroom to relax in can really kind of help you get through the tough times.
My parents' bedroom was like paradise.
There's absolutely no way we could ever begin to tell you.
I think they're gonna enjoy it a lot.